I'm Tereza Capelos. I'm a political psychologist at the Institute for Conflict Cooperation and Security at the University of Birmingham.
So my name's Bhari. I work as a senior peace building advisor with an organisation called the Peaceful Change Initiative.
Nino Kemoklidze, Leverhulme Early Career Fellow at the University of Birmingham, Centre for Russian, European and Eurasian Studies.
My name is Johnston and I am from Belfast in Northern Ireland originally, but I now work in the Netherlands at ArtEz, University of the Arts, and I'm a director of a master's programme there which reflects on arts, the use of art in conflict transformation.
I'm Daniel Tucker, the West Africa project manager at Conciliation Resources, which is a UK-based NGO.
For me personally, I've been working on the issues concerning identity. I'm kind of mainly in the field of ethnic conflict studies and nationalism studies for over a decade. But I think, I don't think I'm lying when I'm saying that this is the first time I've come across a workshop which really tried to kind of look at identity, not only from the kind of more academic perspective and theoretical perspective, but really put it in practice and, how does it relate to the real world issues.
What is really interesting is to hear perspectives on conflict and identity from different disciplines and also from practitioners. There are some artists here, and I think all these different visions really help in trying to grasp what identity is and means and how we can use it in research.
I found it very interesting. In particular, it's maybe provided an opportunity to engage with people traditionally outside of the scope that we as peace building practitioners would engage with, and the interdisciplinary nature of it.
So having those kind of debates across theory and practice, I think, is really, really valuable, especially as academics, if we want to be able to make our work useful in conflict transformation and in peace building.
Pierre Sane. I am the president of Imagine Africa Institute.
I'm Dr. Supriya Akerkar. I am a senior lecturer with Centre for Development and Emergency Practice with Oxford Brookes University in Oxford. A lot of exercises, interesting exercises in groups, very interactive. So that really helped you to sort of, understand and get really a sort of a 360-degree understanding of a particular discourse, because you really had insights from different people in your group.
Each exercise feeds into the subsequent exercise. Each presentation builds on the exercises.
Very stimulating. I think the conversation we're having around identity frameworks for the peace building world is really relevant and timely.
Coming from an academic perspective, a lot of us sort of agree that identity is something that can be quite messy. But what we've tried to do here is move towards developing some sort of tools for understanding and unpacking the mess without reducing its complexity.
And is that, in actual fact, I think the arts are key to this, and I think that as a form of the arts and culture is used as a way of building identities, but it can also be a way of actually, as has been kind of the underlying theme of this conference, is how do we use identity as a tool to disarm the problems that sometimes identity can cause.
We have this opportunity to exchange ideas and not only talk about identities and how they're formed and shaped and altered and debated in the political world, but also we have the opportunity to hear from the practitioner's point of view how this can help them mitigate problems that they encounter every day when they try to put identities in practice in order to resolve conflict.